Hello, everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming out and joining us in celebrating this night with for Bill Zacotinsky, our 2014 Business Person of the Year. Congratulations, Bill. And I also want to thank the Business Person of the Year committee members. They all, passed Business Person of the Year honorees, and I want to thank them for the time and effort they put into, the entire selection process. I appreciate that, how seriously they take this responsibility, and I want to congratulate them. I want to congratulate them for their continued success in the selection of the Business Person of the Year individuals, and in this case, Bill is no exception. Bill, congratulations again, and thank you to all the Business Persons of the Year committee members. And I say, Bill is no exception because with confidence, because knowing Bill the way I do, and knowing everything he has done and continues to do for the community and the chamber, almost every day. I mean, he is so involved. Just give you an example. Bill is a longtime chamber member, I believe since 2003. He has served on the chamber board of directors 2 terms. He has served as the vice president of the chamber for 2 terms. He has served as the chairman of the chamber for 1 term. And he continues to be an active volunteer. He continues to assist, advise, give advice, help, and everywhere and any way he can to anybody. But most of all, he is a friend. I consider him a good friend. And he is a friend I truly respect, and a friendship I truly value. And congratulations again, Bill. I mean, all this, as you know, I do agree with the selection of Bill as Business Person of the Year, and the committee did get it right again. But I can go on and on, but for respect of time, I am going to just move on. At this point, I want to introduce our 2013 Business Person of the Year, Ahmad Sayuchi of Mac Creative Plan Solutions. Tonight, Maj is officially transferring the title Business Person of the Year to Bill, just like in the, I guess, a beauty pageant. And just like that, and I feel like I'm at the beauty pageant. But thankfully, though, we won't have to watch, Bill compete in the swimsuit contest, right? Oh, you did? Well, we said, Bill, if you want to compete. And again, and then also, I also would like to ask all the Business Person of the Year committee members to stand, and I would ask all of you to come up front and join Maj and myself. And I want you to all stand and come up, and I don't want to call you by name because I'm afraid I'm going to forget 1 or 2, and I don't want to insult anyone. So please, everyone on that committee, all the past honorees, please stand and come to the front. Come on, don't be afraid.
That's the crowd.
Why wasn't I afraid to sit that?
Oh.
Now I'm so
It is kind of messed up.
Come on up, we're not going to bite you. At this point, I'm going to give the mic to Maj, and she is going to say a few words about Bill and also give the plaque. So here she is, Maj Sayuchi.
Bill, I can't tell you what an honor it is to be presenting this award to you. I was really nice in my speech, so I'm sure you were nervous about that I was the one who actually got to talk about you. But I'm here tonight to present the 2014, I thought it was 2015, so I must be totally out of whack, Business Person of the Year Award. Having the honor of being last year's Business Person of the Year, I had the unique privilege of working with the committee that you see here to decide who the new person was. And I have to tell you, it's an honor to be amongst these people. It's like sitting with Mahopac royalty. We are now in the club. There are many people in this room that work really hard for the Chamber, and you all deserve thanks and you all deserve gratitude. Knowing me, as some of you do, you know I walked into the committee meeting and said, well, what's the criteria? Where is it written down? Because I'm an analytical person, despite what you might think. And so the criteria was given to me. We first looked for Eileen to give it to us, but you know, then we had to get over it and Joe Talk had it. But the criteria was really clear. I mean, it wasn't like you needed to be a rocket scientist to win this award. One, you needed to be in business or your profession for 3 years. 2, you needed to be a reputable and successful business person. 3, you need to be an individual held in the highest regard by his business peers or her business peers. And 4, you had to have a positive impact on the community by being a role model of involvement, sponsorship, and activities in this community. When I read those 4 criteria, the choice became very clear. Bill Zacotinsky of East Road Motors, and yes, he is a rocket scientist. I wasn't there. Bill worked as an aerospace engineer for McDonnell Douglas and NASA. But in 1986, when the Challenger disaster happened, and Bill, no one is blaming you for that, the landscape of jobs really changed. Bill made the decision that, having grown up in Mahopac and loving Mahopac, he was not going to move his family across the country. So he decided to do what he loved, and in 1987, East Road Motors was born. 27 years in business. I think you made the 3-year mark. So criteria 1, check, you got it. East Road Motors was named the New York State Shop of Excellence and was asked, yes, they were asked, by this little company called John Deere to be their service center in this area. So really 2 and 3 criteria, you got that checked off as well. As far as being a positive impact and role model, what can I say? You got that covered too. Bill is married to Pam, his wonderful wife, who is...
I guess you know why now he got the business president.
Is it we were afraid of Pam or Pam hated us? She is a current Chamber Board member and a sales representative for the Quarterly magazine. She specifically asked me, while she was plying me with drinks, that I said that Bill is a wonderful husband. And I had that in my house, a wonderful husband. He has 3 sons, JR, who's a construction manager in New York City. I got that right, right? Andrew, who is the heir apparent for East Road Motors. And Brad, who is a senior in Mahopac High School and volunteers on our local fire department. Bill has been in the Chamber for 12 years, which Vince stole all my thunder on, and was responsible for running the street festival for 5 years and really taking that event to a new level. He worked with the Business Expo for many, many years, and I'm not sure how many it was, but he was the one who designed and helped to put up all the booths and the curtains and made sure everyone had generators and electrical outlets and whatever it was that they needed. He also put together the floats for the St. Patty's Day Parade and the Festival of Lights for the Chamber. He served on the board of directors and had the distinction of being the Chamber president. I think we called you the president then.
Yeah, well.
It's now a different title. But in the old days, when I had to walk 15 blocks to school, he was the Chamber president. Bill still continues to volunteer his time in schools whenever he is asked. He's always there when anyone needs something or needs helping hand. Bill is always there to help us. In his spare time, really, Bill, you have spare time after this. He is an avid motorcyclist, snowmobiler, and I heard he makes a mean martini, although I don't notice one on this desk. Just saying, I would have been a lot nicer had I had a martini. He is apparently also a farmer. You have an orchard in your yard with 20 trees. See, I wasn't that drunk. I remember everything you told me. Ranging from peaches, apples, pears, plums, So I expect a fruit basket.
Well, that's my kid.
We're this together. Not all about me. Crap. So Bill, I want to say thank you for all you've done and all you continue to do. It is truly an honor for me to be up here and to be able to announce you as our, represent this committee and announcing you as our Business Person of the Year for 2014. Congratulations. This is a thank Pam for all the hours she did without Bill. I'd also like to present this award. We had a plaque, really cool plaque, honoring your important leadership role in maintaining and improving the economic vitality of our community. The Greater Mahopac-Carmel Chamber of Commerce is honored to present this award to William Zacotinsky, Bill, on this 20th day of January 2015. Congratulations. All right, now, surprise! You get to speak.
All right, hey everybody, thank you so much. I'm truly humbled by this. All these people behind me are kind of like my idols. They're all super successful. They're all superstars. Okay, they've all, I've worked with every one of them, either on a committee or something to do with the chamber. And I've learned a lot from them. And I've really, a lot of fun. So, I'm not a big speech maker here, but again, I'm truly humbled, and thank you so much.
I believe at this point, I'd like to call up all our elected officials that are in the room tonight. I see Susie McDonough, if you would come up. And hopefully we have Trish Simone here as well. And we're supposed to have Senator Murphy's office. Oh, you got it? We do have, okay. And is Jonathan Snyder here? He's not here tonight, I'm sorry. All right, but I'm just going to pass the mic. And they're going to read the proclamations to Bill.
I brought my glasses. Congratulations, I'm honored. I'm honored to present these to you. And I do have to say, if one of you has lawnmowers, he really does a great job. This is from Senator Murphy. It's a proclamation. We just have to change this one date. It says, whereas it is fit and proper to recognize the achievements of those individuals who substantially contribute to the vitality of their communities and the entire Empire State. And whereas William Zacotinsky will be honored as a 2014 Business Person of the Year by the Mahopac-Carmel Chamber of Commerce during its annual dinner meeting to be held at the Putnam Golf Course on January 20th, 2015. And whereas William Zacotinsky is the owner of East Road Motors, a full-service repair shop. And whereas William Zacotinsky studied aeroscience engineering and enjoyed a successful career with McDonnell Douglas and NASA before opening East Road Motors following the Challenger tragedy in 1986. And whereas East Road Motors was first a weeknight and weekend shop, but was so popular that by 1987 it was a full-time business. And whereas East Road Motors serves a variety of vehicles and motorized equipment, including generators, motorcycles, ATV, quads, snowmobiles, jet skis, and lawnmowers. And whereas East Road Motors has the honorable distinction of being an official John Deere service center. And whereas East Road Motors has also been cited as a New York State Shop of Excellence. and whereas William Zacotinsky has exhibited the true spirit of this prestigious award through his impressive success as a business person and his tireless dedication to his community, including volunteering at the Shop Putnam Business and Home Expo, Mahopac Street Fair, and the Greater Mahopac-Carmel Chamber of Commerce. Now therefore be it resolved that I, as a duly elected member of the Senate of the State of New York, on behalf of the citizens thereof, do hereby offer our thanks and appreciation to William Zacotinsky. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand and signature on this 20th day of the January 2015, Dr. Terrence P. Murphy, State Senator, 40th District. And on my other half, from the town of Carmel, a proclamation, whereas since 1941, William Bill Zacotinsky and his family has lived in the community where he attended school at the Mahopac Central School District. And whereas for the past 30 years, William Bill Zacotinsky is the owner and operator of East Road Motors in Carmel, New York. And whereas William Bill Zacotinsky is a longtime board member of the Greater Mahopac-Carmel Chamber of Commerce, and is recognized for his commitment to the residents of our town. And today the town of Carmel celebrates his generous deeds. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Carmel congratulates William Bill Zacotinsky as the Greater Mahopac-Carmel Chamber of Commerce 2014 Business Person of the Year, and acknowledges William Zacotinsky to be an outstanding citizen and friend, and is hereby awarded this proclamation. Kenneth Schmidt and the town board. Congratulations.
Hi, everybody. It's an honor to be here. I have known the Zacotinsky family. Brad, it's so great to see you. First grade, I met Brad, and I met the entire family. Pam and I were on the phone all the time together because we had similar children. So it's such a pleasure to be here. Mary Ellen can't be here. Tomorrow is the state of the state, and she's sorry she can't be here because she's met Brad. I'm sorry, so many times, Bill. And she wishes she was here, but we're just so thrilled that you're here at Putnam Golf Course because it is a beautiful room, and I'm so glad that everybody is here. I just want to get right to the juicy part, and I want to say for William, his family, and his priority, his wife of 20 years, Pamela, and his Brock, and his son, J.R., Andrew, Brad, are his motivation behind everything that he does. Having known William for many years, I can attest to his selflessness, honest gentleman who volunteers countless hours to help his community he calls home. It is with great pleasure that I sign my hand to this proclamation, and on behalf of everyone in Putnam County, thank William Zacotinsky for being an outstanding businessman that he is.
It's like a wedding photo.
Yeah. We should have Pam in that picture.
It's just the wedding.
Thank you.
Does anybody on the past? We do have one. Mr. Tock would love to say something.
Actually, this is a message from North Carolina. This is from a past recipient, Bill Toscani. Sandy and I may be in North Carolina, but we can't forget our good friends in Mahopac. We both wish that we could be there to share this night with Bill. This is Bill Toscani saying this. I served on the board with Bill for 3 or 4 years and saw firsthand how dedicated he is to the chamber. The words can't and no are not in his vocabulary. He has never shied away from any work that needed to be done. He stepped up for the street festival. He laid the groundwork for what the chamber has today. The expo would have never been as successful had he not been on the committee all those years. It was a pleasure to work with him, and I will never forget how much we were able to accomplish. The Chamber is a much better place today for our members, such as Bill, and this night is truly deserved. Bill, we miss not being there in person, but our thoughts are with you, Bill and Sandy Toscani. Just very briefly, all I'm going to say is that when Bill Zacotinsky got involved in an activity, you could put that activity on his shoulders and he would run with it.
We're running a little bit quick tonight, so the buffet meal will be ready in about 10 minutes. So if anybody else on the committee would like to say anything, be happy to listen, or we can just take a break now, network, and when the dinner comes out, we'll have dinner. Bill, you want to say something else?
Real quick, the letter from Bill and Sandy Toscani is really touching. When I first joined the Chamber and I decided to get involved with a committee, they were the ones that put their arms around me, brought me in, showed me the ropes. Great people. Really, really good people.
Great.
So, does anybody else want to say anything? Otherwise, we'll break and network for the next 5-10 minutes, okay?